I'll share a story. When I started my server, I formed a small clan called Mayonesa. Among us was a girl who became infatuated with me and couldn't stop looking at me, though I never understood why. One day she confessed her love to me, but honestly, I wasn't interested, and I said a lot of mean things to her. I'm telling you this because today she showed up like nothing had happened. She was very different. Now all the guys wanted to go out with him, but she didn't come to talk to me, she came to humiliate me. She told everyone that I had rejected her, so they laughed at me. Honestly, I felt really bad about what I said in the past, so I tried to apologize. The girl used the situation to claim I begged her for another chance, making me look like a loser. We need revenge. Comment your most creative revenge ideas. We'll use the best in our next video. This guy has a very peculiar name, but that's not the only peculiar thing about him. According to his cousin Jose, he's 47 years old and hasn't worked a single day in his life. He spends all his time playing Minecraft and makes his grandma support him. This couldn't go on any longer, so together with some friends, we're going to do everything we can to get him out of the game. First, we teleported him far from his house and started to torture him. But it didn't seem to matter. We had to move on to phase 2. We griefed him and killed all his pets, but he stayed calm as if nothing was happening. We kept pestering him daily with ideas until he finally confronted us, asking us to stop because he just wanted to play. Still, I wanted to help his grandma, so I offered him a deal. If he managed to beat this impossible 99 dropper, I would leave him alone. Otherwise, he would have to get a real job. He has 100 tries, but it'll be one less for every 1,000 likes on this video. And comment whose side you're on. Today, my friend called me really excited. He told me he'd had the greatest luck in the world, and now he had 1,000,000 diamonds in his house, and that he was going to give them all to me. I got really excited and quickly went to his base, only to find a guy literally named 1,000,000 diamonds. I admit it was a good prank, but it left me disappointed. Apparently, this joke worked well for him since he kept it up all month. He asked for help after running into Zimwarden and getting cornered. When I arrived, only Zimwarden was there. I didn't know what to think. I got tired and banned him from the chat for 3 months so he couldn't joke. Now that he can't hear me, let's plan some revenge. Like if you agree and comment his best pranks. This guy had tons of redstone, iron, gold, and diamond, which seemed odd. When I watched him, he was clearly using X-ray. Even worse, 3 admins saw it and did nothing. I had no choice but to leave them in this area, torturing them. Meanwhile, I went to the guy undercover to personally ask him how he was getting those diamonds to see what he'd say. At first, he didn't want to tell me anything. According to him, it was so he wouldn't ruin the server. But after a while, he directly confessed to me that he was using X-ray. That was enough. But what he said next left me stunned. Supposedly, his X-ray was legal. He was taking advantage of a bug in that version of Minecraft to momentarily see through stone. I couldn't argue with his logic. He hadn't used hacks, but it was still cheating. What do you think? Does he deserve a punishment, or is what he did legal? I'm in a dilemma. Leave it in the comments. Or wait, the staff.
Obviously, I let them go.
Due to my mistake, I'll give them a consolation prize if this video hits 20,000 likes. This guy met a girl on the server, and within months, they were together. The first months were perfect, but over time, something started to feel strange. The girl wouldn't stop talking about her ex, whether her ex knew exactly what her favorite food and favorite color were, and whether he took her to the best places on the server. He tried to ignore it. The last straw was her saying even how he left was romantic. The guy was upset, but instead of arguing, he had a better idea and noted every detail. When the time came, he broke up with her just like her ex did. Now she's spreading lies about him, like if you want us to catch her, and comment a gift for the guy for dealing with her. Alonso and Salvador had always been inseparable brothers. But one day, Alonso met a new group of guys. And finally, he had his first friends on the server. But things started to change. Now, whenever Alonso's new friends were around, he would quickly push his brother away, since he was such a noob. He was embarrassed to be seen with him. Salvador didn't understand what was happening, but he let it go. Until one day, he tried to enter the base they had built together and couldn't. Salvador asked him for an explanation, but Alonso just told him that now he had new friends who were much better than him. Obviously, he got very sad and came to ask me for help. I told him we would get revenge on him, but he thinks we can still make him change his mind. What do you think? Should we get revenge or talk to him? Give a like and comment. Yesterday, the power went out at my house, and all my friends disappeared from me. So today, as revenge, I'm going to leave my whole server in the dark, so they can see how it feels. It didn't take long for phantoms to show up and start bothering several guys who were building their houses. What I didn't expect was that it would also fill up with mobs, and several players suffered the consequences. But what I'm really interested in is what's happening with my friends. As they finished the second floor, they had to go down because they couldn't see. On the way, a phantom hit them, and one fell in front of a creeper that blew up the house. What do you think? Was that enough? Or should I keep the night going? Like this, if you want me to make it up to the others affected by the eternal night.
Recently, I was relaxing on my server when I saw a chat message offering a chance to win $100,000 by joining a challenge. I sent him a TPA to teleport to his location, and I appeared right in front of 3 doors. The player told me that behind one of the doors was access to the $100,000 challenge, but the other 2 were TNT traps. He let me choose any of them. I decided to go for the middle door, and it turns out I managed to pass the test since I picked the right door. Suddenly, I saw a huge mountain ahead. The player said the $100,000 was at the top, and if I wanted it, I'd have to climb the mountain at my own risk. I began climbing. Initially, everything felt easy. Suddenly, daylight vanished and night fell. On that mountain, mobs appeared everywhere, making it hard to defend myself. After climbing and fighting for a long time, I finally reached the top and found a chest with $100,000. Since I own the server, I'll give away all this money to those who leave a like. And tell me what challenges you would do for that much money. I was on my Minecraft server when suddenly I found something incredible. There was a player building a rocket to go to the moon. I asked him how long it took to build the rocket, and he said over 30 hours. He went inside, pressed the button, and the whole rocket exploded.
The poor player didn't know.
He didn't realize you can't visit the moon in Minecraft, so he tried launching a rocket with TNT.
Because
He was very sad and disappointed, so I decided to make him a huge island just like the moon so he could live there. He thanked me a lot and was really happy. The only bad thing is that there are no mobs to hunt. So for every sub, I'll spawn a stack of food in the cars, and for every a stack of blocks.
so he can build his base.
While walking around the bases on my Minecraft server in Womblo, I suddenly saw someone waiting.
Outside a house for a long time.
He was wearing a suit and holding some very beautiful flowers in his hand, although honestly he looked a little crazy. Second,
Minutes later,
a girl opened her door and found the noob, who asked her out.
but the girl rejected him without a second thought. The boy was very happy.
I offered to help and promised to set up the best date on the server for him,
So I spent 2 days,
preparing everything.
and the guy most,
Later returned to the girl's house.
but this time just to talk. They talked for many hours, but after that,
After a while, they decided to go to Noob Island. There I prepared everything. A restaurant with golden food, lots of carnival rides, and many gifts for both of them.
they spent a long time checking everything out.
Until finally the noob asked her.
To go out to the girl.
She said yes. For every like on this video, I'll give them couples rings. For each sub, I'll upgrade the girl's house so they can live together happily.